Hi everyone, welcome back to Atlantic Fleet, Battle of the Atlantic. With last week's success with the Kriegsmarine, it's time to relive those events, but from the other side. Yes, time to crack on with the Royal Navy. Start a new campaign in September 1939. This is going to be tough. Far tougher than with the Kriegsmarine, and I'll explain why in a little bit. And here we are. Now, I'll just bring up the settings that we have for this campaign, just and talk you through some of them briefly. Okay, so just a quick run through of the options we'll be currently using on this Royal Navy campaign. As always, the difficulty is set to hard, and the graphical settings, that's just fine. And the audio, that's fine. But this is the interesting bit. So, people have asked enemy ships can disengage, so I've selected that as an option. Wind effects players shells, that's an option. Elite gunnery, that's selected. And 50% renowned earn. Now this is what I've been thinking about. With the Royal Navy, we are not going to get the capital ship v capital ship we've been used to playing the Kriegsmarine side. So, that means the majority of our engagements will be with U-boats, which only produce about 800 renowned for each kill. When you think a destroyer, which is the cheapest ship, probably is about 1200 renowned, it's going to be a bit of a challenge if we have 50% renowned to actually build ships. So I'm going to deselect that option. That's probably one for the Kriegsmarine because, you know, you get so many kills and renowned with the U-boats. So, they're going to be our settings. We're going to apply those and get into the game. With that in mind, with the shells and the gunnery being tweaked, but the renowned we're going to keep as it is, we need to have a look and think strategically about how we're going to engage in the Atlantic as the Royal Navy. Obviously, it's all blue at the moment. If we have a look at the... we don't have any convoys going across at the present time, which is fine. Let's see what vessels we have, and then we'll go from there. So down here near Dakar, we have two destroyers, Vega and Velox. Good. Around the Balearics, we have the heavy cruiser Suffolk, the destroyers Vanity, I beg your pardon, and the submarine Triton. And down here near Egypt, we have the Battleship Warspite, Destroyer Vanquisher, and the the submarine Thesis. In the Irish Sea, we have heavy cruisers Exeter, light cruisers Achilles and Ajax, or Ajax if you're the Netherlands football team supporter, but it's Ajax. Destroyers Valentine and Valorious. And up here near, just above Scapa Flow, we have the Battle Cruiser Renowned, Heavy Cruiser Berwick, and the Destroyer Vimy. And over near Reykjavik, we have the Light Cruiser Sheffield and the Destroyer Vampire. Now, I think that's all we have. Yep, that looks all. Yep, good. We have a lot of capital ships here. Now, these are going to actually be slightly negative for us. It may sound a bit odd, but 90% of our engagements, as I said earlier during the selection of the settings, are going to be against U-boats. What we ideally need is destroyers. Cruisers and battle cruisers are not going to be well used in this map. We may not replace them if they get sunk. Put it that way. So, up here we've got the... what we're going to probably do is try and keep the heavy ships out of reach. We need them as a task group to engage the battleships and the heavy cruisers of the Kriegsmarine, but at the same time, we need to keep them away from the U-boats. So, the Faroe Isles up here, the Vimy. I'm going to bring the Vimy into the western approaches, and the Vampire... Oh, hang on a minute. Let me think about this. Yeah, so this is going to be our... We're going to keep the two destroyers there. We're going to move these guys. We'll move them up there. Then we're going to have we're just going to have a couple of destroyers there. The Sheffield and the Vampire. Okay, you guys move down here. We're going to prepare for the convoy routes, which are going to be here. Down here we have the 2 destroyers. Now I'm going to move you guys up. Whoops, hang on. Actually, I select them. I'm going to move those guys up, and they're going to come and part of this, because as we saw we had U-boats on these convoy routes, and we just need destroyers on these convoy routes. We've got the Sheffield and the Suffolk. Right, okay. Now the U-boats, or the submarines, obviously same thing, but you know what I mean. If we bring them out here, what I might do with our submarines is sit them around Kiel and up here near Bergen or Trondheim to try and stop, or maybe, yeah, Lorient. So these are where the dry docks are for their capital ship. So if we can kind of blockade them with our U-boats, then that gives us a chance to strike them as they come in and out of port. I think that's probably all I've got at this point in time. My strategical brain. Right. We probably need to get some of these ships out of the Med, but for now we're going to leave them there. Yeah, these capital ships are vulnerable. Right, I think that's my first lot of maneuvers. Let's actually have a look. Where does it put? Okay, so we've got Gibraltar, of course. There's a shipyard in Gibraltar. That's useful. Shipyard in Portsmouth at, I can't quite read what that is, and near Scapa Flow. Okay, so down here, can we build? How many ships? We've got 20 ships. We can have 30. Okay, how much renowned? We have 10,000 renowned. So yeah, we can forget about this. What we need. Oh my God, Triton class submarines are 4,200. Wow. See, little castle corvettes. Well, they're not available for another few years, but they're 1,100. That's not available. That's not available. That's not available. The Onslow, the OP class destroyer, is available. That's 4,000 renowned. Good God. Can you imagine just sinking the odd U-boat with 800 renowned? We'd run out of ships very quickly. 5,000 for the LM class. 6,000. Oh God, what's the cheapest destroyer then? $4,800. 4,200 for the VW class. Right. 4,200. Right. So let's get the Vendetta. We'll buy that. And we'll get another one. Let's get the Vespa. 2 more destroyers in our fleet, and then we're down to 1,600 renowned. Right. Okay. So, boop. Oh, they're actually in Alexandria. Those destroyers were built. Okay. What we can start doing then, 4 destroyers around the Warspite is probably a little bit overkill. Actually, let's bring... Deselect them for a second. Let's bring the Suffolk over here. And let's move... So we've got 2 destroyers there. Let's move another 2 destroyers over there. These 4 destroyers can go out next time. And then we've got the 2 heavy ships with 2 destroyers to protect them. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Let's press on. Right, not much happening so far. So let's get these... Actually, let's get all of these, and they can all move to Bay of Biscay. Now, Triton, we're going to move up there for now, and we're going to move her near Kiel, I think. I'll try and block that exit from the Kiel and Wilhelmshaven area as well. Now, these 2 destroyers, Vega and Velux, we're going to bring them up there. I think you guys we're going to bring through here, and then we're going to bring them down probably to the around Dakar area. We have the Vampire and the Sheffield here. We're starting to see the convoys come now. Okay. So actually, these guys Let's bring them over to Reykjavik, and we're going to bring them down here off the North American coast, I think. Who have we got here? We've got Vimy the Destroyer. Okay, not much happening at the moment. Week 1.5, still not much going on in the world, which is good. It's good. It gives us a chance to set up. Sheffield, they're probably okay. You guys, you move over there, and then... Right, how are we going to do this? I want Vanessa... Actually, Vanity and Vanessa, you go up to that one. Western Approaches is going to be a hot spot, I imagine. And those three... Oh, sorry, hang on. Ooh, not the Vimy. These two down here, sorry. You move there. Right, so we've got the Triton here. We're going to move them to Kiel. And we've got the Thesis here. Or Thetis here. We're going to move those up there. You guys, we're going to... Oops, not do that. We're going to hit that one and bring you down here. Okay, and have a quick look. Yeah, that's still there. We're getting them mostly covered as best we can, which is not too bad. Right, press on again. Caribbean Sea. Allied merchants attack submarines. Attacked by submarines, not our merchants attacking submarines. That would be brilliant, but it's not the case. 51,030 tons of merchant shipping has been sunk. The first red square against us. Darn. So they're down here in the Caribbean. There's a U-boat down there. I'm not going to get terribly excited about that, to be honest with you. I'm still going to protect our main... You can see this is getting dark blue now. This is where it's getting heavy shipping. So, Dakar, we got one there as well. So, Warspite group, you come down here by Dakar. I want to keep those there. The U-boats are... I wonder whether I should probably maybe put the U-boat up there. You know, if I actually... Thetis, not Thetis. Thetis, not Thesis. Yeah, I'm going to put the U-boats there. And that's covering... Yeah, I think that's probably as best as we can cover at the moment. Oh, week 2.5, still nothing. Okay. Let's have a look. Right, you guys. Come down here. I'm not going to do anything else, I don't think. I'm going to sit there, sit tight. Week 3. Oof. Okay. Keep an eye on the shippings there. Can always move you into the between the two, New York and Halifax. Try and cover any shipping there. Operation Drumbeat. Not quite yet, but the same point. Week 3.5 and still nothing. Okay. We're all playing chess by the looks of it, moving our pieces around the board. Nothing. Ah, here we go. Finally. The destroyer Z1 Leibrecht Mass again, and the light cruiser Nuremberg have come across the Thetis. They've got the initiative. Okay. I don't know if this is good or bad. Right, where are we then? Here we go. We're here, and we are... There's the Nuremberg. They're going away from us, which is not good. There's our little U-boat. Wonderful. Right, so we've got... Where are they? That is the light cruiser. It is the light cruiser Nuremberg. Right, if that is the one, obviously we're going to engage. Full speed ahead. How far is she? She is... Oh, she's 10,000 meters. Do we have any air raids? No. Okay, we're just going to... She's probably going to get out of our range, to be fair. Oh, she's actually coming a little bit closer. Not terribly closer, but a little bit closer. If we turn slightly to port. She's still... Nah, she's... Nah, she's... we're not going to catch her up, I don't think. Oh, our first engagement, and well, I'll tell you what, John, I'm going to press on just in case she does turn back. You never know. The chances are that she's just going to plow away from us now. And if that's the case, then that's fine. But let's stay in the game a little while longer. You never know. They might make a mistake. Nah, she's still pulling away from us. Okay, a little bit of time has passed, and believe it or not, she's done a full. Yeah, they've done a little wiggle, and they're coming directly for us. So, great news. I'm going to turn slightly to starboard. How many torpedoes do we have in 8? 8 forward-firing torpedoes. Good God, that's impressive. That's very impressive. She's only 6,000 meters away now, but we're going to hold on. She's turning away. We might need to fire this time. This is probably the best chance we're going to get. And we've got such an arsenal that we can probably have not a bad stab in the dark. Right, so here we go. Nuremberg, light cruiser in front of us. Torpedo solution of 5.7. Which is... 5.7 is... Nope, not quite. Hang on. There. Boop. Right, so she may turn inside, so we'll go boop and boop, but she also may speed up and go that way, so we'll go boop, and why not, we'll put one there as well. Fire. Look at those torpedoes go! And we still got I think we still got 2 in reserve, just in case they come straight for us, but she's turning away. Torpedoes in the water. Ooh. Oh, we got one. And she may move into the others, which is kind of the point. We got 2 more torpedoes. Let's hold fire this time. Right, now, there we go. She's just moved into the entire torpedo flank of those. Wait for her to go pop. Oh, what a salvo that was! Okay, I said we wouldn't be attacking capital ships. I was obviously not referring to the Nuremberg in that. Oh, look at that. Okay, I fired that many torpedoes purely to cover most eventualities, and but needless to say, it was well worth the cost. Look, she's rolling over. Oh, that's just glorious. So that's going to be a huge boost to us in XP or renowned, so we can get a couple more destroyers. Oh, that is just glorious. The Royal Navy's first kill. The light cruiser Nuremberg. Meanwhile, war waits for no man. Let's have a look then. Where's that destroyer gone? There she is. She's turning away. Now, if she wants to run away, I am more than happy for her to run away. Let's just see what she wants to do. Oh no, she wants to come back. In fact... Torpedo reloaded. Let's just dive. She obviously wants to come back and score a couple of hits for the crew of the Nuremberg, doesn't she? Get a bit of revenge. You get kind of that red mist descend. I know I do when I lose a ship. It's kind of like the mentality the British had after the Hood was destroyed. They got transfixed on sinking the Bismarck, and it became almost, you know, the Moby Dick scenario where, you know, they get so obsessed by hunting down one thing, that everything else kind of gets pushed to the back. Oh, she's going to rescue the crew, is she? Maybe not. You can see the shadow of the Nuremberg there. Oh no, she's reversing up. She decided not to help the crew. Ooh, torpedo reloaded. We may be getting ourselves in... Oh, she's on full reverse. I don't know if she's detected us yet. She probably has, although that could be causing a bit of sonar disturbance for sure. Right, I think we might want to come up to periscope depth. Let's have a look. The destroyer is 5,500 meters. That's worth a pop, isn't it? Worth a pop. Solution of 334.3. 334. Hang on a minute. Is she still going? No, she's going forward, looking at the wave on the bow. But I'm going to hold. She's going forward. Okay. Maybe I should have fired, but I didn't want to fire forward if she was going to hit reverse again, you know? It's just one of those things. Right, let's get the old torpedoes out. So, 336.3. 336, wow. 336.3 there. Woo, that's quite a long one. Again, I'm going to put a bit of a spread out because torpedoes we can get refilled because we're quite close to home. On the other hand, getting depth charged by a destroyer is not something I really want to do right now. He seems slightly unaware of us, which is good, which means he may well run into our... Oh. He's not going as fast as we thought he was. Well, still got number 2. 354. 354, where's 354? Sorry, 338, I'm looking at the wrong one. Actually, no, I'm going to hold fire. No, those torpedoes have just missed him, look. Oh, we missed by inches, but... Okay, 335. Three, 5, 6 there. No, that's 355. Ooh, hang on. Get it right. I thought that was a bit close. 3356 there. Lost there and fire there. It's quite a big spread we put on those two torpedoes, but we'll see. Oh, she's coming around. Oh, she may have. Both missed. Yeah, she turned inside them. Okay, well, we will see if we get a torpedo. How far away? She's 4,000, so she can't. Let's just go down a bit. Oh, torpedo reloaded. Okay, we can pop up next time and have a closer shot. She roughly knows where we are, but not quite. Let's turn to port and surface. Well, periscope depth at least. There we go. Right, torpedoes, please. We have one torpedo. 339.9. What about there then? She is... I'm trying to look at her course. I'm going to hold fire. I'm actually going to hold fire. Because I think he's coming closer. Now we're getting to the point where we're still 3,000 meters. Let's wait. If he gets within 2.5 kilometers, we can hit him in one go. He's spotted us. I think we can safely say he's spotted us. Right, hard to port. There we go. Beautiful. 2,200 meters. Torpedo. Lock on. Under the bridge. Fire. Oh! Okay, we're not going to get many victories, I feel, in this campaign. So that, to take a light cruiser and a destroyer out with our submarine is great. Oh, look at that. The Thetis received light damage, but we sunk the Nuremberg for 8,900 and the destroyer for 2,260. So warship tonnage 11,160 renowned earned. That is fantastic. That is almost 3 destroyers. With our renowned we have left over, that's going to be a huge thing. Right, how much? You got 3 torpedoes. Brilliant. Right, you can... The good thing is, she only has to come over... Actually, where's the... So we've got ports in the Faroes. She only has to pop over there, which is great news. So if you just pop over there, we can get you in to repair and rearm. Brilliant. Meanwhile, with 12,000 renowned, I'm actually thinking we might need... we'll get the Verdun. We'll buy that. I'm thinking of getting a couple of... maybe a U-boat or 2 as well. Submarine. U-boat. Same thing. There we go. Tribune. That's the only one we've got, I think. Oh, look at these. The weird thing is, these are slightly defunct, these heavy capital ships. Yeah, okay, so that the Triton class is the only U-boat we've got, or submarine we've got. So let's get let's have a look. Tutankhamun. The Tactician, the Torbay. Let's get the Tuna. Yeah, let's buy the Tuna. I want to get the Tuna, yep. That leaves us 4,300, so we can get another destroyer as well. 4,000 actually. Look, we got an OP class destroyer. Yeah, let's buy one of those. Let's get the Offa. Offa was an old king. And there's famous, it's got a landmark, or a monument in the UK, Offa's Dyke, which is like a huge ditch and wall, kind of like a an earthen wall he built between the England and Wales to keep the pesky Welsh away, which I know a lot of people still try. Right, so we got brilliant. So we've got the Tuna, which can go over and cover that area. And over here we've now got the Offa and the Verdun destroyers, which we can, if we have a look at the... Okay, we've got ships there. So maybe we can bring those 2 down here to cover the Irish Sea. Happy days. Good. Okay. Right, October 1939. Not much happening, so still not much happening. We seem to be doing relatively okay. Let's keep an eye. Yeah, the fleets are what they are. Let's move those guys up here. They should have cover from Gibraltar air support as well, which is good. The Thetis has returned from repair and rearmament. I might move you... Sorry, I might move you to Kiel with the... I cannot do that apparently. I need to move... Okay, I need to move you there before I can move you to Kiel. Oh, no, hang on. Why isn't... It's plain silly buggers. Right, we got 3 U-boats there. Now, the Tuna, you go down to Kiel then. And then we'll move another one down next time. It's just silly selection thingies. Never mind, let's press on. Right, now that's over. Another turn has gone. The Triton can come down here to Kiel as well, so we're going to blockade that. Let's have a look. Oh, they don't have the ports up here at the moment, so they've just got the ones down there. So that's okay. We'll just use the U-boat up here then to sort of cover anything coming out of the Bering Sea type area. Ooh, down here, near the Canary Isles, our group has come across a destroyer. They have the initiative, so they are attacked. I'm guessing they were chasing probably the freighter, but they've run into the battleship, heavy cruiser, and 2 destroyers as well. Let's have a look how this gunnery is going to work. Now, he should have no action. Okay, so here's the Warspite. Oh, what a beast she is. I'm taking it. That's the... Oh, there she is. There she is. So the Warspite's actually at the back of the group. Okay. We'll just move forward a little bit. We'll target the destroyer. Now, where's the wind? The wind's going this way, so we probably need to aim a little bit over there. No, it's not. It's quite a light breeze, so that's probably about there. Switch to high explosive, 15-inch. Do we have secondary guns? We do. Let's just go with the primaries to begin with. 21.6. So let's get this 21.6. 21.6 or 21.5. There we go. Okay, we were on about the right line, but slightly too long. The Suffolk here. Again, we'll target the destroyer. Switch to high explosive, 8 inches. 22.5. I think that's going to be too fast. We're going to go 20. And we'll adjust slightly for the wind. Ooh, yes, we've got some damage there. But you see how the wind, we were aiming in front of it, and actually shells fell mid to aft of the ship. Right. You can turn. Or maybe I should have put some smoke on, really, to get that going. Elevation 40. Now this has almost got a crosswind, so we're gonna move the guns to about there. Oh, well short. Well short. And you've got the ship behind you, so you turn and you lay some smoke. You just move ahead. Hide behind the smoke. Now they've got elite firing, of course, so expect them to be very accurate. Right, Warspite. So where were we? Our last shot was very long. What do we fire at? 21. They're now saying 16. Well, it's not going to be down to 16. It's going to be somewhere in the 17 region, I believe. And the wind angle, let's turn about there. We did get a hit on that one. How's she doing? Oh, AAA's damage, but that's should be back. Is that yellow or orange? Difficult to say. That's probably damaged. If it's yellow, it means they can probably get it back in a turn or two. Let's just move into the smoke a little bit. I can't see a bloody thing. Okay, this is really a bit of a hindrance to us, to be fair. 20 was long. And what they say now... Oh, no, sorry. We fired at 19, and they're saying elevation of 20. No. I think it's going to be around about 18.4. Aim slightly in front of her, as always. She dropped that down to 17.6. guns blaze in the smoke. Oh, I should have maybe stayed at 18. We might have done some horrible damage if we'd stayed at 18, but coming in now. Elevation is still 40, they're saying. I think we're hopelessly... Do we have any air coverage? No. Okay. We'll keep up the fire just to keep them distracted, if nothing else. And this one will turn to port, and we'll continue to lay smoke down. You just keep hiding behind the smoke. So previously... Oh, he's laying smoke down as well now. So previously, yeah, these kind of battles have been over in seconds. But now, with the expert gunnery and the... the wind effect and everything like that, it's going to be slightly more challenging. I think he's gone away from us, so I'm going to go to 17.7. Yeah. Oh, good hits. Ah, she's gone. She has gone. She is sinking. Well done. Warspite's first kill. Happy days. Brilliant. So, there's another 2,260 renowned urns. Well done, Warspite and group. And there's a little freighter who's been saved to go about their merry little way. Brilliant. We're holding back the tide so far. Obviously, this is going to be... It's basically a holding action, a defensive action until America join the war, I think. That's how I feel it's going to go. We can maybe move... Actually, should we... dare split these guys up and put some there? Oh, I'm not sure I'm happy with that, but we've done it just to try and give them a little bit extra coverage. Right. Oh, damn it. Weak 3.5 enemy contact. The U-33 has engaged, taken the initiative against the light cruiser Sheffield and the destroyer Vampire. Now, we can guarantee as soon as we go into this engagement, she's going to loose torpedoes straight at the Sheffield, and we're going to take some heavy damage. Yep, there you go. Torpedoes away at the Sheffield. Right. Best chance you've got. Turn into them. Yeah, we may just get one strike. There is the contact there. Right, the Sheffield. It's a beautiful looking ship, actually, isn't it? There's the contact. Right, submerged contact. She's probably... Let's bring the wind. So the wind's going to be slightly over the... coming from right to left. So we're going to put the guns there. Probably far about there. About there. Bit long. Very long indeed. Right. So we know she's just loosed all her torpedoes. How far away is she? She is 4,600 meters. Right. Speed up, and we'll turn to fight now. Oh, we can't fire a torpedo from this. And obviously, historically, you'd go in, charge over her, drop depth charges. That's how it kind of worked back in the day, in realistic terms. But in this game, they are a lot more aggressive. They'll stay at surface, and they'll wait till a destroyer comes right close, and then launch a salvo of torpedoes, which you didn't tend to see too much of in in the actual war. And the accuracy, and obviously they can hit the front of the bow and cause all sorts of havoc straight away, which not necessarily how it would go down, but we've got to adjust our tactics accordingly. Alright, I think she's going to get snagged by one of them. Ooh. Which means, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look how close that is. Right. Rudder amid. We do not want to, hang on, slightly to there. We don't want the arse of the ship coming around and tagging it. Oh my goodness, that is close. That is so close. Woo. Okay, she's probably got another torpedo reloaded now, so we need to think about getting the Sheffield out of harm's way. So submerged contact is there. We fired at 7 last time, and that was long, so probably what? Just over 5. And the wind beep, beep, out there. Still long. Still, yeah, far too long. Right. So what we're going to do, we're not going to charge directly at her. We're going to come sort of 90 degrees to her. There she is over there. And, which is not terribly historic, but we're going to launch torpedoes at her. So, torpedo solution of 58.2. You reckon there? Right, okay, so we launch one there. Launch one there. Again, we're just going to cover all bases. Because she could dive, of course, and then this would be all pointless. But this is by far and away the most effective way to get rid of U-boats. Yes! We got her. We hit her with 2 of the torpedoes. So that was a good engagement, actually. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm quite pleased with that. So there we go. 800 renown for sinking a U-boat. It's not much, but Sheffield, what a dodge. What a dodge. She was like Neo in the Matrix. You can see her bent right over. Bullets flying around her. That was amazing. Ah, happy days. But it's not over yet. 2 destroyers, Vendetta and Vespa, have been engaged by the U-32. They have the initiative. Torpedoes. Oh, she didn't lose torpedoes. Right, so these guys are just doing on convoy duty. There she is. We're Vendetta. So she's in front of us over there. Yes, she is. So you got a flank speed. Turn to port. There she is. Now, which way is she facing? She's facing probably the Vespa. So, select the sonar contact. She is elevation 7.6, they reckon. Do we have any aircraft? Nope. So 7.6, 7.7, fire. Oh, we didn't adjust for the wind. Right, so there she is right there. Now, she is... How far away is she? Let's get it selected. 3,443 away. So, we are going to do a slight turn. Don't want to get too close. So, we don't want to get within 2,500 meters, because she can lose torpedoes right at us and we can't dodge it and we'll be dead. It's kind of, you know, one hit, these are dead, one hit, they're dead. So this is really on the edge type thing. So, torpedo solution of 254. Ooh. 254.1. So we'll go dupe, and we'll go dupe, and we'll go dupe. Fire. So torpedoes in the water. See how she reacts. Ah, brilliant. She sinks. So this U-boat menace, we've got a good handle on the tactics. Now, it's okay attacking single U-boats like this, but when they get a wolf pack going, that could be a bit of a challenge. But Vendetta, Vespa, well done. Another 800 renowned to the kitty. Fantastic. a good start. A good start to our Royal Navy campaign in Battle of the Atlantic. Phew. Phew. This could have gone a lot worse. Believe me, this could have gone a lot worse. I'm quite happy where we are and coming to the end of October 1939. We're going to leave it there for this week. We have started the Royal Navy campaign. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on my tactics? Blocking their ports with our U-boats and covering the map with destroyers. I think that's probably the best way. Keep our capital ships out of the action as much as possible. If we get an engagement with a German capital ship, a battleship, or any cruiser, we will send what capital ships we have to that location to try and hunt them down. But I do not want the capital ships anywhere near the U-boats unless we can really help it. They'll just be a hindrance, to be fair. We're going to leave it there. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. Do enjoy it and you want to see some more, as always, hit that thumbs up, share on social media, and if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and tickling the bell next to it to get the latest videos. Right, till next time, take care. I'll see you then.